Oh no! Back in this corridor. Again! Loop-de-loop. Loop-de-loop. Okay, a magpie. It's knitted. I wonder if she made it. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, isn't it? Okay, we need to find the comic pieces. Let's get to it. What's going on in the kitchen? You take a... What is that? Is it dangerous? I don't know, I mean it's not coming at us with fangs or a sword, so I guess it's okay. Not scary, just unsettling. And it's floating. Okay. Floating things I do not like. Kind of make me feel a bit, I don't know, off-centre. I don't want a hoverboard. I love Back to the Future, but I don't want a hoverboard because things that float are creepy. That post on the wall, what's going on? It's a nice poster, but yeah, there's a bit missing. Oh, I see, you're gonna put your feet up again. Oh yeah, that's fine, let's take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna be honest, I feel a bit left out when you go in there, wherever that is. I hope that doesn't sound too needy. Oh, she loves her knitted birds. Look, a funny looking chicken. Hannah's notebook again. Do I love Ash? Do I love Ash? Do I love Ash? Reasons I love Ash. They like comics too, loves dancing, horror film fan, loves nature docs. Reasons I don't love Ash? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Shame. I reckon this Ash person is going to be a history soon. You're going to be sure, right? The drawer of lost things. Ah, I feel like I want to crawl into a drawer like that sometimes. It's actually made for me. I do feel lost sometimes. Tiger Orchid coming to you with her emotions. No, seriously, I am actually sharing. Okay? Team Tiger. Alright, I'm okay. No more emotions. There's a note. What does it say? I hate it when people put those little hearts on notes. So soppy. Who is this Ash? Her partner? Yeah, not sure about all those heart things. That's a bit much. Okay, this card. Who is it from? I understand what I'm seeing is supposed to be water, but does it resemble real water? No, it does not. CJ water, you know, it's tricky. Any ideas how to stop the tap running? Comics and water do not mix. Who would do that? Oh, this is wild. I like this. Oh, the walls are cracking. Ah, it's a quake! Ah, everyone get covered! Oh, that was pretty fun. I like that. A flood, a quake, and spooky monsters. What would we call them? Creepy monsters? Nah, that's kind of too Minecraft, and I don't want to be sued, so... Fear monsters? Yeah, I like that. Fear monsters. After quakes and floods, it's time for another sit down. Let's see what's going on with these films.
The pink elephant paradox to me is the idea of your brain almost involuntarily does things without you even realizing. So for example, when people hear don't think about a pink elephant, the first thing that pops into your head is a pink elephant. And that's one of the best ways to describe OCD. You tell somebody to stop thinking about a certain kind of thought, but if the thought worries you and the thought is alarming, it's going to keep being thrown at you. Your brain will make those decisions, those pathways stronger and stronger.
The pink elephant paradox, it's almost like having an itch and someone telling you not to scratch the itch, and now you're just focusing on scratching the itch.
It seems like Luna's putting her pin in her finger and doing it in a certain order and twisting it around as kind of a compulsion and something she has to do in a certain order, which I can relate to because when I'm doing compulsions, it often feels like I need to do this part first, then that part, I need to ask this, and if they don't reply that, I need to ask this, or I need to move this in a certain way. And that sense of trying to do things in a certain order can make you feel like your anxiety is going to be reduced. And then if you don't get to do it in that order, it feels like you need to start everything again, which is why for so many people, OCD is so time-consuming.
I was only diagnosed with OCD when I was around 16, but I can think back now to being 7 or 8 years old and probably showing symptoms of OCD which I kept very hidden, which a lot of people with the condition do because of the fear of the embarrassment or shame around it. I can remember certain rituals that I did when I was around 7 or 8, which revolved around, I guess, seemingly innocuous things like the microwave being on and having to do a certain dance or a certain tapping ritual before the microwave finished, or eating food in a certain order and counting and thinking that something bad would happen if I didn't do that.
So if children are kind of presenting with OCD symptoms, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to go on to have chronic OCD. For many children, it's just a passing phase of doing rituals, and that's pretty normal to grow out of that. Also, though, however, children are often worried about disclosing the thoughts too, and they might not always be that great at being able to articulate what the thoughts are. So you probably tend to notice it more in their behaviors. So tapping things, touching them, blinking, lining up toys at night. These are some of the rituals that you might see much more in childhood than in adolescence or adulthood.
It's shocking. I mean, sometimes people wait 17 years. There is data showing that people might be getting help when they're in the late 20s or mid 20s or something. For some of these people, they've had OCD since they were children.
I just got to a point where I was in a room and I just couldn't get out. Everything was too scary. Going to make a drink was too scary. Going to eat was too scary. Going to do anything was just a nightmare.
Sometimes, I mean, it will take hours out of my day, and then there's some sort of recuperative period that will also take hours. I mean, even yesterday I had some trouble where it pretty much ate up my entire morning, and then after feeling some relief or release from it, through medication or other mechanisms, then there's the recovery period where I just feel very internal and quiet, and then the whole day's gone.
Physically, OCD feels just completely overwhelming of your entire body. It consumes everything. Your brain is on a 24/7 repeat of itself, just going over the same thing over and over and over again, trying to get out of this impossible maze. It just becomes completely debilitating. You can't think about anything else. But I also don't, it's never stopped me from going out or anything. I'm a very extroverted person, so I like to go out with my friends, and that still is just a distraction. But even when I was with those friends in a really dark spot, not listening to a word they're saying, I'm just getting as drunk as I can and trying to forget what I'm going through.
Over the years, I've built a kind of toolbox of things that can help me get out of it. I think that first and foremost is distraction.
Oh no, this is horrifying. There's more than one of them. You might be cheap, but you are also nasty. Fear, Monza, frenzy. She's knitted a bird cage. This is fun. Look, I'm not the greatest dancer, but it's the effort that counts, right? The no stepping on my toes. Right, we better go and check if the door is open. We can get out of here and go clubbing for real, buddy. How many times have you been around now? 3 times? Okay, we must be close to the end. If we loop back around again, I've lost control. What? We're back here again. Is this still fun? Like, I'm not sure this is fun anymore. We have to get out of here.